Greetings to you all, welcome back to Let's Play Infinity for the Game Boy. Let's continue our journey as we wiggle through this corridor. Thanks for the tip, random man. Strange topic to strike up with a stranger. Now, are you some mysterious underground tribe of people, and you are the mayor, or are you the mayor from the above-ground town who fled down here? Talk to me, Mayor. You're an optimistic so-and-so. Thank you. Let me examine this crystal. Still no idea what these do. Perhaps you can explain. Nope, you don't know either. Good man. But you have no vervain. Only living half a life here. Why do I need guides to traverse any kind of terrain? I found it. That's the town's medical supply gone. Right, do yourselves a favour, nobody gets sick. Curses, I thought this was a little bump in the floor, but it's actually a cliff. The old problem with top-down 2D RPGs. Height is very difficult to perceive. Maybe I could turn into a werewolf. Might boost my stats. Weapon shop, weapon chest. Vervain is not a weapon. We gotta go for the new sword. We always go for the new sword. What am I doing? This is how we equip. It's a pretty substantial upgrade. Do we want the new armor? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Are we assuming that Ellie's staying with us for a long time? Most likely. You gotta think body armor is the way to go, right? It's not actually that impressive. But it's an upgrade. You stay at the back anyway, Elia, you get nothing. Kid, what you selling? You're never gonna sell much vervain if you just leave it out in the open for unscrupulous so-and-sos to steal. Right, let's make it to this obviously Pathfinder-looking person over there. Okay. I'll take my business elsewhere. Victor, my man. I could be lying. You didn't check it, never mind. I see footprints of when you were once a werewolf. He's tossing and turning. Victor, why? You see, we wanted to be friends. We wanted to get along with you, Victor. Why are you making me do this? Just cool him off with... Whoa, okay. I was only to kill my friend. Just because I woke you up. I was just going to douse some cold water on him, but now I had to stick my sword in him. Quiet, werewolf scum. Nice one, Elia. See, she's still bitter about being killed a minute ago. Elia, I hope you don't mind, but we're teaming up with the guy that just knocked you unconscious. Is that alright? You can walk next to him, I don't trust him. And you? Keep your back to him. I'm sure it's fine. Right, where's the strangely labelled inn? Here we go. The old CC. Yes, I need one of your damp beds because my companion is unconscious, despite the fact that she's walking by herself. Don't let that fool you. Very powerful magic. Sure, why not? Now I'm going to use the powers of spatial awareness to realise that max party size is 4. And I'm also going to take a moment to observe Victor's stats. He's one tanky boy. Magic doesn't seem to be his thing. What does a werewolf use for equipment? Claws. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but how do I detach his previous claw and affix a new claw? Nah, whatever. I don't know if this guy's staying with me forever, so let's not pay too much attention. What does your ability do? Leap. Oh, that's what you used to kill Elia. Good, good. Then we can be certain it works. So those werewolves we killed earlier were actually townsfolk. They had the potential to be saved, like Victor. Better not tell the mayor. You, out the way! Victor, we need your strength. Good work. We couldn't have possibly done that without you. That would have taken us days. Which way, Victor? That's really, really unhelpful. Music, though. Wait. What am I doing? I can choose which of my team members goes first? What? Since when? Wait, what? How did I even do that? I genuinely have no idea how I was able to change character just then. Because if I'm in this screen, and I do directions, it's movement. If I open this screen and do directions, it selects the options. Is it a start of battle thing? I'm so confused. Jump on this mushroom. And there's a movement component to that ability as well. He stays where he leapt. Useful. Just bonk, probably. Don't know how strong these things are going to be. Classic two swipers. Sure, we got 11 spells. That's a lot of experience. Okay, one of my gems has now passed 100 points. Let's see if we can figure out what it does. Nothing, it caps. Right, Connor. Congratulations, you have the ruby. We will figure out what it does. Now that it's this charged, we can experiment in a bit more detail. How did I change what turn it was? Maybe I pressed select without realizing it? Nope. No, I didn't. Oh, wait, I know what I did. I must have accidentally selected Vervain, and then I was... Okay. Damn. This does make more sense, though. I did wonder how I could change who's acting first, because the whole combat system is speed-based. It didn't make any sense to me. Now things are making more sense. Everyone just wait, I think. Except Elia, she can run. There you go, tactical. Okay. Sure, I mean, I occasionally whack people. I'm not convinced that a thorn is a more powerful tool of whackage than an oak staff, but sure, why not? Wow, Leap has some insane range. So the question here is, will Elia act before that blue puppy dog? Because that blue puppy could kill me. Obviously Elia's going to heal me. Should be fine. And that solves the problem somewhat. Let's gem up. I mean, does it make my magic more powerful? We'll never know. I don't know what it does. Aha, it does! I saw the gem. I saw it spiral out of control. I'm not wasting my mana on this thing. Not with Elia, anyway. That's heals. And heals mean Vervain. Ah, so the gem supercharges my magic, and good lord, it's powerful when it's supercharged. If I may pass a criticism onto the game, it was not explained to me what the gems do. And it would have made the bosses a damn sight easier if I'd known. So question, is this a synergistic thing? Is it Ruby's red? My guy's casting fire magic, therefore Ruby works with fire magic, or is it just Ruby works with any magic? Now, in order to test this theory, I'm gonna try a supercharged heal with Elia. Wait, this is where I came from. Why is my memory so poor? Why is my Pathfinder doing nothing? Also, I need to know, does activating the gem cost a turn? It may have been that Connor got to act twice just because he's so quick with his new hunter armor. So let's see. No, it just doesn't cost a turn. Right. Gem active. Heal Victor. That does not super heal. Tell you what, since we're going back to the start of this area, we're probably going to go back to town for a quick nap anyway. Let's see if we can super tidal. No, we can't. Alright, it's a matching element thing. So Ruby must boost fire magic. It's like a puzzle we're solving here. I like it. But this does tell me that, at least as it stands, the Ruby is only useful on Connor. I'm going to take a wild guess then that the crystal is for water, since that's the only other element we have access to. Imagine trying to hit a mage with magic. It's just insulting. I'll show you magic. I suddenly feel very powerful. So my gem's active and it's decreasing turn by turn. I don't get a super slash, do I? We'll never know because we're not allowed to see the damage that slash did. But I didn't see the gem spin around. So my feeling is low. Why is my team missing exactly half of their mana? Except for Victor, but he's not part of my team. He's like a pet. We're back, everyone. We just couldn't resist those damp beds. I'm not sure how that counts as blocking me, but well done to you. That rest jingle never gets old. So we've got a strange micromanagement with the gem here, because we want the gem on us, for sure, when we fight bosses. But then we want the gem off of us when we're fighting trash. And your regular enemies. Mobs, I do believe the kids call them. Because I need to charge up the crystals, and they don't charge when they're equipped. But there is a little bit of back and forth here. I do feel that using Alia offensively with her magic is probably not worth it. It seems unlikely that one tidal is going to be as useful as a single heal, considering a heal heals for 50. I mean, Victor got wailed on that entire fight and he didn't even lose 50. Right, where on earth are these flowers, Victor? Also, should I be disappointed if I find the flowers, because it means I've probably missed a chest. The interesting thing about Leap is that you're realistically only going to use it once per fight. Once Victor's in there, he's never going to leave. He's not going to stop. And then jump back in. I'm glad we recruited this guy. He's pretty useful. I dislike this wood. A flower bed. Victor, admire, smell the roses. That's not helpful. He's clearly mad. Let's trust him. Let's not trust him. Screw you, Victor. quite a lot of enemies. Unfortunate target for that heal. So one thing that turn-based RPGs tend to do is if you skip your turn, you usually get your next turn sooner. So it's not a complete skip of turn, if you know what I mean. It's a kind of temporary pause. And to my understanding, Elia is quite slow, but she's getting a lot of turns. And so I'm wondering if that's what's happening. If, because I'm not doing anything with her, because I'm skipping my turn, then her next turn is coming around again, much faster. It's just a guess at this point, but... Can I turn my gem off? I can! Okay. It was a bit wasteful of me then up to this point. That's alright. The fact that it only consumes 1 power per turn means that I can be a little bit flippant with that. There you go, Victor. See, it was great coming with us. Got you a level up. Damn it, I should have listened to you, Victor. Henceforth, I shall trust you always. There's no way Elia's this fast, just to get 4-5 turns in between Connor's turns. This must be because I'm skipping her turn. I will just confirm this with the stats, but I know she got a new staff, but no way did her staff sort of triple her speed. That's just not a thing. Okay, so in terms of speed, which we're assuming is the boot-shaped thing on the right. Yeah, so this feels right. Victor is acting more often than Connor, but then he is substantially quicker than him. And Ellie is the slowest of the bunch, so I'm pretty sure skipping a turn is not a full skip, it's a temporary delay. Which is good, because it means you can tactically skip your turn. If you want to act after the enemy acts, for example, and you don't get horrendously punished by it. I do like it when games do that. No, there's no point leaping on that mushroom, let's just let them come to us. Well, then the next question is, do different actions take different amounts of time? For example, does magic casting put me in a longer state of cooldown than moving? I don't know. I guess we'll get a feel for it as we play. We're flying blind here. Oh, I saw the other flower bed was to the north. Good slash, man. It's probably to the left, isn't it? If I saw it earlier, I don't think I would have got vision of over here. This is probably a mistake. This is too many enemies, get me out. I love the fact that we needed a Pathfinder in order to be able to do this. And then we're just... For one, I've taken the lead. So I don't know what the Pathfinder is supposed to be doing at the back. How much magic you got left? A lot. Good. I don't want you to do anything with it, I just wanted you to check it. I like the casting animation on that, what I'm going to assume is a goblin mage. With long, luscious hair. Or possibly a hood. One thing's for certain though, we are grinding those levels. And I am going to be absolutely filthy rich. Victor, look, flowers. Your favourite. Good grief, it's mushroom magic. I don't want to deal with that, that looks like confusion. Get me out. Connor's far too powerful to handle him when he's confused. Why, hello there. Don't mind me. Just gonna do this. You know what, I'm so confident in my decision making here that... Yeah, I think we're gonna go for some heals as well. Just the one. This is a very big tree. These are either very aggressive roots or very big worms, and it's hard to tell. Thanks, Connor. You've always got my back. Why is the tree grinning at me menacingly? Victor. Do not listen to the tree. Demon, it's not a demon, it's a tree. An evil tree, but a tree nonetheless. I have supercharged fire magic, it's okay. We shall make firewood from him. Well done, Victor, I'm proud of you. Right, Victor, you can whack tree, or we can whack root. So... Victor is supposed to be surrounded here. What happens if I leap on a target I can already reach? Because if I pop out to the left, then I'm going to be in a strategically better position. But if I just stay where I am, it's going to be awful. Let's try it. Very dramatic. We have so much juice on this gem, let's use it. Curses, tree magic is similar to mushroom magic. I wanted to bonk him out of it, but I can't. Stop dancing, Connor! Good lord, look at his moves. Hang on, we're gonna watch this for a minute. That is one hell of a confused animation. I like it. Right, let's find out if Tidal gets supercharged by the crystal. No, it doesn't. What is the point of the crystal? I didn't use the crystal. Connor, don't run away. Please don't summon more roots. You're just embarrassing yourself. Alright, here we go. Tidal. Still not super tidal. Connor, I'd rather you just kept away from me at the moment. In all fairness, I'd rather you always kept away from me. Why does this tree know lightning magic? That is not the magic I was expecting it to have. Let's test if it has a weakness to fire. Seems to just kind of do standard damage. You know what, Victor? I believe in your ability to fight a root. I'm determined to figure out what the crystal does. Maybe it is super heal and I just didn't use the gem last time, like an idiot. Let's try it. No! What does this damn thing do? Maybe it's super bonk. And I should have given it to Victor. I'm coming for you, tree. Okay, that's kind of nature magic. I can get behind that one. Behold, super bonk. That was anticlimactic. You know, I may be defeated on what the crystal actually does here. Whatever, just keep bonking him. I suppose it might be boosting my defenses or something like that. It might be purely stat-based. Now who is surrounded? Tree. There, we cleansed his face off the wood. I hope there's not another boss fight, because I used all of my mana on this. You did well, Victor. We killed a tree. The truth is, Victor, you were always a werewolf. Good work, Elia. By feeding him these lies, we get him as part of the party forever. Smart thinking. This is nonsense, Elia. What the hell are you talking about? Well, if there is some kind of demonic corruption that's going to kill us all, I feel being armed with the information is of benefit to me. I have never seen an ability so well named Soul Slurp. I want information about Soul Slurp. How do I get it? What I know is it targets the enemy. Bring me an enemy, I shall slurp him. But I shall slurp him later. So unfortunately, Infinity is not yet produced as a game. There is a Kickstarter for Infinity, and that Kickstarter, if successful, will see the entire game produced. As you can see, the game was made by Affinix Software, and it's been picked up by another team now, and they are going to continue the production of the game. The game is more built than this demo shows you, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the information I've been given states the length of the game. So I think it's quite far along in development. But they want to produce it as a physical cartridge and things like this. So they need funding. So there's a Kickstarter, and I've linked it in the videos if you're interested. What I intend to do now is to end this series, and then when the game gets released, and I'm confident it will, because this is impressive for a Game Boy game. But once the game is actually released in full, I will pick it up again from there. I'll play off video back to this point in the game, and then we'll resume the Let's Play. But that is going to have to wait, and it's going to have to wait an indeterminate amount of time, because I don't know when the game will come out. But there you go. I can now give a more succinct review, I suppose. I did a little review at the end of part 1, but I'll give a proper review now. This game is absolutely fantastic. I have never seen such a well-polished game of these, and I never know what to call them. I always call it the sort of retro console revival, where companies are making brand new games for the retro consoles. You see a lot of stuff coming out for the Game Boy, for the NES, a few for the Mega Drive, that's the Sega Genesis, and the SNES. But a lot of companies now are producing games for the older systems, and realistically, a lot of people are going to end up playing them as ROMs on emulator. But they do make sure that they run on actual hardware, and then they release them in physical cartridge form. It's very interesting. I think it's amazing that they can revive those old retro systems, and it gives you that. For those of us that grew up with them, it gives you a massive nostalgia kick. And of all of the games I've seen in that vein, this is by far the best, by far the one I'm most excited for. It helps that it's the kind of game that I absolutely love. This game is just fantastic, and I'm not obliged to say any of this. I'm not working for the company or anything. It's just this game really impressed me, and I'm really looking forward to it when it gets released. And I hope it does get actually produced as a cartridge, because that'd be awesome. But to give a more content-based review instead of a passionate, emotional review, graphically, the game's incredible for a Game Boy. The attention to detail, it's small animations are the kind of thing that the Game Boy usually skips over, and it's got them. You look at something like the fire spell, very basic, but it just looks good. It looks right. It doesn't look like anyone cut any corners with that. You look at those music note spells, how they bounce on their way towards you. Everything just looks right. It doesn't look like we're working within the limits of the Game Boy. It looks like we designed a game with this kind of aesthetic, and everything fits correctly. Nothing seems to be missing anything. Everything just looks great. Storyline is hard to judge, because I don't know where it's going to go. Storyline is... it's interesting, it's intriguing. It depends how it's going to play out. Basically, we've got two threats kicking off at the same time. I like it. Bit of confusion. Probably going to have to convince our mortal enemies to join with us. Who knows? But that side of things is pretty good. My main complaint about the game would be a lack of explanation. So there's a lot of things that happen in the game, and I don't know what they do. It's hard to know what the skills do without testing them. For example, sacrifice could have been anything. It was stab myself to heal an ally, which makes sense for the name. But I'm a stereotypical knight paladin kind of class. Well, not paladin. I attack, I don't heal. I'm a typical knight mage kind of class. I didn't expect I had a healing spell within me. I thought maybe it was going to be cover, to give it its Final Fantasy name. I would appreciate if there was some way to read what the skills do. Maybe press select where you're hovered over them and it gives you a brief description. Something like that. I have no idea what the second gem does, and it took me a long time to figure out what the first gem does. And I have no idea why these random people have these ancient treasures. That's a bit odd. But that's all I got for complaints. And I've been rambling for way too long. Let's just wrap it up. This game is great. I can't wait until it's released. And when it is, we'll continue. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.